Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a full-time reseller, and that means that I sell pre-loved clothing online on places like eBay and Poshmark. I go to the Goodwill outlet mainly, dig for hours and hours every week. A bug just landed on me. Can y'all see that? Oh my god, no, I think it's a mosquito. Get off. Wow. Anywho, that's so funny because I was just telling my best friend yesterday, like, mosquitoes have not been biting me that much this year. It's very strange, and wouldn't you know, one just literally bit me. But anyways, you guys, I'm here at my storage unit. I figured I would bring you along. I am so sorry. That noise, everybody is out doing landscaping this morning, it seems, and it is very loud. But it is Tuesday, July 16th. I figured I would bring you guys along, pull my sales, and yeah. So yesterday I went to the bins. So yesterday, most of these sales are from yesterday, which was Monday the 15th. I think one or two is from Sunday late night. There's one thing that I forgot to grab Sunday for Poshmark that we have to grab today. And there's one thing, like I said, that came in pretty late night. And it's really quiet in here, actually. That works to my advantage. Normally there is blaring music in here. It is really quiet, a little creepy, not gonna lie, but normally the music can really be heard in my videos when I'm filming in here. So this actually works out to my advantage. I have an entire bag of Christmas stuff that I got at the bins yesterday. If you guys are new around here, you might not know that I have been collecting fall, not collecting, but anytime I find like super cute fall and winter sweaters, I put them back, and then closer to fall and Christmas time, I will be listing them all. So I have an entire bag full. I normally do not find that many in one trip, but I kept finding some, and then a viewer of mine kept finding some and giving them to me. I was just in heaven. And then I also found a scarf. Actually, my best friend found this. She was at the bins with me yesterday. And we're just gonna add this to my little scarf bin for my market that is in like 2 weeks now. Like, I'm actually not nervous at all for this second market. Since I had my first one, I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Pretty much everything that I took to my first market, I'm gonna be taking to my second market. I'm gonna be adding a few pieces, but otherwise, like, pretty much everything's the same. So I'm not really nervous. Therefore, the time is kind of going fast, and I kind of keep forgetting that it's literally in 2 weeks, but really excited for it. So we have about, let me see how many sales. I forget how many sales I have to grab. I have 10 sales to grab. We have 4 eBay, we have 3 Poshmark, and we have 3 Depop. So I'm going to put this stuff away. Actually, I'm going to just leave everything in this bag. Literally, you guys, these 3 bins are fall and Christmas items. They literally are full. I need to get more bins. And so I'm like, okay, where do I put the stuff? I just started putting stuff down here, literally. Just started throwing it down there. Not really throwing it, but just started stacking it on the shelf because I don't really know where else to put it. So for now, I'm just going to put this bag on that shelf as well until I can get some kind of bin. I really need to get a big, like one of those big bins. Like, I mean, one of these size would be really nice, honestly. Like this size right here. It's a little bigger than this. Yeah, I need something like that. I want it to be clear so I could see through it. But yeah, you guys, when it comes to fall and winter and Christmas stuff, I'm literally going to be set. I have no idea what most of these pieces are. I literally forget. So the first thing we're going to pull is actually a ski, like, snowsuit. It's vintage. I found this only like a month and a half ago, actually, shockingly enough. Now, I did accept a pretty low offer on this. I had this listed around $55. Somebody sent me a $36 offer on eBay, on Depop, which I happily accepted. $36 is still really good in my opinion for an out-of-season piece. This is a big, bulky snowsuit. Like I said, I got it about a month and a half ago, and I paid about $1 for it. So still a really great profit. This is down here where the sweaters are. You guys, I literally have to organize this stuff. Like these t-shirts right here, I don't think I'm taking to my second market because it didn't do well at my first. Like, nobody bought t-shirts on my first market. So I'm like, do I even bring this? I don't think so. But I literally have done nothing with it since my first market. So there's so much I need to purge and do. Like, I don't want to talk about right now. But anyways, I need to go all the way down here to get that snowsuit. And there it is. I actually debated whether or not to even pick this up at the time of picking it up because it's so bulky. I didn't want to sit on it forever, but I'm actually really glad that I did. And that's obviously going to have to go in a bigger box. Luckily, it's Depop up to 10 pounds. So like super easy to ship. While we're back here, there's something I need in this sweater, which sold on Poshmark yesterday. It was this Cambridge Dry Goods was the brand. It was a vintage sweater. This sold on Poshmark for $25. Actually a really great offer. I had this originally listed at, I want to say $30. Somebody sent me a $25 offer. I went ahead and accepted. Let me pull this out so I could show you guys. If I can find it, that would be very wonderful. I have so many sweaters, you guys. Like, I know I talk about this all the time, but I need to purge my sweaters, especially before fall and winter and before I'm about to get a bunch more. This is what this looks like. It has an American flag on it. The lighting's really bad back here, you guys. I'm so sorry, but it's like a maroon sweater, has floral, like a rose kind of, American flag. I will pop up pictures of all of these sales that I'm talking about. The next thing I have to grab is actually a super quick flip. I mean, this sold within just a day, and I'm thinking maybe I listed it, but it's totally fine. This is actually a Hawaiian shirt, and Hawaiian shirts don't tend to sell quickly or for a lot of money. So I was happy to see this go either way. This sold in about a day on Depop. The brand was Go Hawaii. I didn't get it because of the brand. I got it because of the style. And I showed this in a recent haul as well, but I originally had this listed at $22. I sent the buyer an $18 offer. They went ahead and accepted. I paid literally like 60 cents for this. Green, it has turtles on it. Actually a super cute Hawaiian shirt. Definitely more unique than most in my opinion. This next item I've actually had for probably about 3 months, but I'm really happy to see it go. This is a Chico's piece. It is like a crochet kind of loose knit tunic, super adorable, perfect little beachy piece. A buyer sent me a $26.50 offer on Depop. I went ahead and accepted, and I've had this, like I said, for about 3 months, so I'm actually really, really happy to see it go. But anyway, somebody just walked in and is on the phone. Where is this piece? Oh my goodness, really? I can't find it? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Super adorable. The trim was super freaking cute. The next item was a really quick flip as well. Actually, this had a stain on it. So when somebody sent me a $15 offer on eBay, I went ahead and accepted. This was a Nike athletic dress. So you guys, I feel like this past month has been dead for me, like crickets, which is honestly expected. July is typically my slowest month every single year in my reselling business. I mean, we're in the middle of July, middle of summer. It's called Summer Slowdown for a reason. But I just wanted to take a moment and talk about Resellers Edge University. Actually, I'm going to take you back home with me where it's a little cooler, where nobody is here because somebody's here right now and I feel weird. And let's chat. I was feeling a little weird in my unit. That guy came in and was talking really loud, and it was super quiet in there because the music wasn't on. So I felt weird, and I felt like he could hear everything I was saying. And I'm like, okay, let me take y'all back home with me where it's a little quieter, where I'm alone and where I can really talk to you guys. So if you've never heard of Resellers Edge University before, it is a university, it is a course. I mean, they have so many things to offer. It is ran by a few highly educated resellers who have been in the business for years and years and years. Kaylee Lane being one of those resellers, which I'm sure you guys have all heard of. She is incredible. I mean, I've been looking up to her and watching her for years before this group even existed. But her, as well as Nikki, her partner, and Sean and Bethany from Trash Panda Thrift, also known as Trash Panda Wholesale, run the group, and they all have put together a little course, a little kind of mentorship situation where they have a website, and it's literally kind of a database of any information that you could ever need as far as reselling goes. And whether you're just starting out or if you're trying to scale your business, if you've been in this business for a long time, you're trying to scale your business, if you want to maybe look into something different like wholesale when you've done regular reselling before, traditional reselling before, and you want to kind of switch maybe to wholesale, they have information even for that. I mean, it is mind-blowing and incredible the amount of information that they have available for all of us. And that is not even mentioning the Facebook group, which I will touch on in just a moment. But on the website, you know, there's so many videos that you can watch showing information, showing tutorials as far as Poshmark goes, as far as eBay goes. I mean, it is actually wild. One of my favorite things about the group is that they have weekly Zoom calls where you can hop on Zoom calls with the teacher, the mentor of the day, as well as other members from the group, and just talk about the topic of the day, talk with each other, ask questions, kind of anything that you like are unsure of. That's a great time to be asking it. And you can even watch those videos back if you're not able to attend the calls, which I personally cannot really attend a lot of the calls live. I will go back and watch them, listen to them as I'm working. You can even do that. Those are also stored on the website. So you guys, they have so much to offer. They also have Bolo lists that they're constantly updating, where it's literally a spreadsheet of Bolo brand names that you want to be on the lookout for, which is what Bolo means, be on the lookout. So if this sounds interesting to you at all, I would definitely suggest checking out the link down below in my description. This will give you 50% off your first month, and this link will take you to a landing page that will kind of show you and tell you everything they have to offer. Like I said, there's so much that I cannot even explain right now. Like, it would take me hours to sit down and explain everything they have to offer, but that page will show you exactly the features, the documents, you know, everything they have to offer, and the pricing plan. In my opinion, the price is totally worth it for what you're getting. I mean, if you're able to scale your business, which I have learned so much already, and I've been in this group for about 4 months, but if you're able to scale your business and just learn even one new thing, I feel like it's worth it. So also another thing I didn't mention was the Facebook group, which is one of my favorite things. I'm more of like a quiet lurker over there. I don't make many posts. I will comment on a lot of posts and some posts, but I kind of am a quiet lurker. Like, I am over there, but I'm not, like, nobody really knows. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the background. I'm reading. I'm learning kind of quietly through other people's posts and questions and stuff like that. Like, their Facebook group it's just a Facebook group. It's any kind of normal Facebook group that you would think of, any other kind of Facebook group that you would think of, you know what I mean? Like, you can connect with other resellers in the group, you can ask questions, you can share information. Like, there's been a couple times where I've had really, really good sales really fast that I feel like people need to know about, and I put it in there. I let people know. It is incredible just what the Facebook group alone has given me and has taught me. It's actually wild, you guys. But if you are ever interested, I always have the link down in my description. Definitely check it out. You will not regret it. But let's jump back to my storage unit where we're going to continue pulling the rest of my sales. Okay, the next piece actually was a pretty quick flip as well. I was really surprised. And at the bins probably about a month ago at this point, I debated on whether or not to get this piece because it was an out of season piece, but it was vintage. It was one of those staple like layering pieces. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pick it up. Somebody's going to want this. The brand was LL Bean. It was vintage, like I said. It was their Travelers collection. It was a merino wool turtleneck and great layering piece, you guys. I swear people are already getting ready for fall and winter. It is wild. So this is right under my t-shirts here. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with those. Somebody suggested that I make a bunch of lots online and sell them like that. I might do that for sure, because I'm just like, these are all vintage. I don't know what to do with them. Nobody wants them. I could also sell them on Whatnot, but you know, I don't know. Anyways, what am I? Oh yeah, LL Bean. You guys, ADHD brain. Right here it is. Super soft, little basic staple piece for somebody's closet. And the next piece we have to pull was, again, an eBay sale. This was an Old Navy plaid dress. This was plus size. I've actually had this for quite a while, and I really don't pick up Old Navy dresses anymore. I know some people can do well with them, but I just leave them behind unless it's something super, super cute, super on trend. That is in here. I'm hoping, no, dang it. I was hoping it was that piece. It is somewhere in here. I might have to pull it down. I was trying to avoid having to actually pull. Oh, yes, it's right here. I don't have to pull it down. It's actually a super cute, and funny enough, I have a shirt by Old Navy listed right now. That is the exact print. But it kind of reminds me of like Easter spring colors. And this sold for my full asking price after my 10% sale on eBay for $22.33. Now this next item was a really quick flip. This sold in under a month. This was a lace dress, super fairy core vibes in my opinion, which I use in my title. This was by the brand Serendipity, kind of like a Y2K piece. And oh my gosh, the bin I just moved the t-shirts onto, now this dress is in, so we're gonna move you back. But I knew immediately when I saw this piece that it was gonna do well and that somebody would love it and that I had to have it. So let me pull it out and show you guys. It was like paisley print, so cute. Down here, as you can kind of see some of the colors. It was like purple, pink, or yeah, not pink, purple, blue, floral, kind of paisley, lace. I absolutely loved this. Somebody sent me a $27 offer on eBay, which I happily accepted. I had this listed at $34 to begin with, and $27 is right around what I was expecting to get for it. So I was really happy to see that go. Again, I paid about $1 for it or a little less, and it sold within under a month. The next item I went ahead and pulled out because I had to dig down there in the bottom bin, but this is a pair of Miss Me jeans. This actually sold for my full asking price on Poshmark, which I was really shocked by. Poshmark, I've been getting full price sales lately, but in the past, full price sales are not normal over there. But this sold for $45, and this sold on Sunday night 2 days ago, so I'm shipping it out a little later than I normally do, but 2 days is still really good, especially in Poshmark terms. But $45, although I have had these listed for probably about 2 years. I don't know why they sat for so long. For some reason, Miss Me jeans for me tend to sit for a long time. It's very wild. Oh, and I only have one more sale, which is that Penn State blanket that I forgot to pull on Sunday. It's like a woven tapestry blanket, vintage Penn State Nittany Lions. It is up here in this bin, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. But this was a smaller size blanket than your typical like woven blanket. It kind of reminded me of like a toddler size, honestly. Somebody sent me a $25 offer on Poshmark and I went ahead and accepted. So that is going to be the end of this video, you guys. I didn't have too many sales to pull. Like I said earlier, July is definitely my slowest month, typically every single year. So not surprising, we are in the thick of summer, so definitely to be expected. But I hope you guys are hanging in there. I hope you guys are doing some things to, you know, keep your stores moving and grooving and try not to lose motivation. Although I know it's really hard this time of year when you're not making sales to not keep listing. I mean, it's hard to keep listing when you're not making sales, you know what I mean? But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for coming along. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the link down below on Resellers Edge University. I highly recommend, literally one of the best groups I've ever been involved with as far as my reselling journey goes. So definitely check it out. But thanks so much, you guys. I hope you have a great day and I hope to see you in my next video.